Here, on. SilverCheesecake. Talk to Danganronpa. We're going to go to the gym. I think we're actually already at the gym. And Monokuma says he's going to give us a hint. But he's probably full of crap. But let's find out. What I understand... Oh, I'm the only one here? It's a trap. I'm screwed. Why am I the only one here? Did I F up?
I am Monokuma!
Hello, welcome. Welcome, hello. Are you ready for your final hint? Well, it just so happens to be in the envelope in the ground in front of you. The envelope? I don't trust you. Ready for the final hint? It's in the envelope on the ground in front of you. No, I'm leaving. There's an envelope on the ground in front of me. I have to go. I have to pick it. Pick it up. It must be the envelope. And just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside. What? Don't worry, just get on with it. Monokuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope, and I opened it. What I found was a single photograph. Oh my god, it's a class photo! Look at this! There's Mukuro right there between Mondo and Hiro. Sorry, I missed that line. I apologize. Oh, hold on. I just want to take a moment to, like, look at all this. Holy cow. There's Hifumi with his camera. Taka's blocking Junko. Wow, this is cool. Okay. It was everyone who'd come to Hope's Peak at the same time as me. But wait. There's someone behind Sayaka. She's the only one I don't recognize. Wait, that's not true. I do recognize her. That's right. When Bianca and I were in the headmaster's room, and we looked at that file. Mukuro Ikasaba. And this girl is... What? Why? Why is Mukuro here with everyone else? And even more than that. Just having everyone here pose like this is weird enough by itself. And we're all wearing matching uniforms. I don't remember anything like this. And, now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone. Huh? Who's missing? I'm not... Oh, I forgot about me. I'm not in the picture. Was I the one taking it? I'm the only one not in there. The picture has all 15 other students, but not me. But I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember ever taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else was when I arrived here at Hope's Peak Academy. So it's natural for me not to be in this picture, but what's definitely unnatural is that everyone else is in the picture. I thought everyone was like me and didn't know each other till they got here. But if this picture is real, then could that mean... Could it be everyone else and just me? Everyone here except me is... How long are you going to keep up this rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet?
What are you gonna do?
You're kind of getting in the way standing there, you know. So, I mean, get out. But I told you I'm not fielding any questions. What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? That'd be totally out of left field. I guess that means he's done talking. Darn it! Huh. So in the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. And with that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. How does that count as a hint? It just made me even more confused. Is that what Monokuma was going for? Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? But it looks so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that? Same person that can hijack freaking airwaves. Which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. That should clear all this up. No, I have to clear all this up. Does that mean I have to go to every single person? That's a lot of walking. I don't remember seeing Kyoko in that picture. Hold on. Was she there? Wait a minute. Was she there? Because I was trying to look for everybody. Oh, yep, I do see her. Okay, never mind. Alright. But I think I would have been the one taking the picture, perhaps. You know, the ultimate lucky student getting picture duty. I should probably go back downstairs. Get Kyoko first. And then talking to everybody on the 4th and 5th floors. Alright. Alright, Kyoko. You done hanging out? There's all kinds of stuff I want to talk to her about, but better give her some more time. Are you freaking serious? But I want to show her the picture. Where did Aoi go? Whatever. Hey, Byax. Do you remember taking a group photo? Of course, she's not freaking in here. Where is everybody? Probably at the scene of the crime. Which isn't actually the scene of the crime, mind you, but... Oh, one of them's here. That's good. Hey, Hero. Makoto. What's going on with you? Every time I see you, you freak out like that. No. Sorry, but I'm in a big hurry. Once again, he ran off like a terrified rabbit. Hero, what's wrong? I still wasn't able to talk to him about the notebook I found. It's like he was avoiding me. Like he was afraid of me. Why? That should be a truth bullet right there. Yeah, something's up with Hero. And I don't think I should be taking it lightly. Like, what if he's like concentrating really hard on his psychic powers? It's to control, I don't know, something. Oh, ooh. I decided to visit the biolab one more time. And the first thing I saw when I got there was her, passed out, again. She opened up one of the fridges. Huh? Toko? Oh, shoot! Screw her, look at this. It's open. Oh, but Toko. Okay, fine. Priorities. Toko, are you okay? No. She's not dead, is she? Come on, Makoto, you knew that was gonna happen. Ugh! It's cold. It's super cold. It's so cold I think I might catch a cold. If you keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will. What? I was asleep? Oh, I must have fainted again. I bet you were standing there, staring at me, getting all excited, weren't you? No, I wasn't. Oh, then what? Hot and bothered? Straight up horny? Okay, so why did you pass out? I don't know. Last thing I remember was me waking up just now. What'd you do to Miss Morose? Oh, that's right. Your memory stops and starts each time you switch. Bingo bazinga! We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate. And don't say it like it's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember. So it's like double the memory. Oh no. It's more like half. Yeah. Okay, what? But all I want to know right now is, where's my little darling? Tell me now, or I'll slit your throat. I don't know. I'm sure Byaku's around somewhere, doing his own investigating.
Yes.
By himself? I assume so. I knew it. I totally knew it. I'm a pro when it comes to all things master. Anyway, I gotta hurry. I can't even imagine how lonely he must be right now. Toko shot off, her eerie laughter echoing behind her. I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. Well, there's no point in asking Genocide Jack anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? There's gotta be some reason for it. Perhaps this right here! The fridge, it's open. I'm sure they were all shut tight last time I was here. That must be why she passed out.
Right.
She faints so easily. Kyoko!
Makoto.
It's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't have to apologize.
Listen.
But listen, about this room. Oh yeah,
It would seem...
it's a morgue. Yeah.
I knew.
I suspected as much. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was in there, and, well, there you have it. He knew she'd fainted.
Indeed.
I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear.
It would seem...
I imagined she came here to investigate. When she opened the slot there, that's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why's everything gotta be so difficult with her?
Anyway...
We should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that. Yeah, good idea.
Makoto.
Give me a hand with this. Kyoko approached the fridge, hands outstretched. But suddenly, she stopped. What's wrong?
Listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it. Huh? How come? Because Mukuro's body isn't here. Mukuro's corpse? Mukuro's body is inside the fridge?
I see.
Just like every other time, the Mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial. The Mastermind did it? Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess.
So...
You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. Oh, that's right. Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation.
Makoto.
I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue this time, and I'm going to grab the Mastermind by the tail. Okay, so what should I do?
So then...
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Just wait over there. That's it. Hold on a second, though. If Mukuro's body's in here, then there's 7. That means someone that we think is dead is definitely not dead. Huh. Okay, what's waiting over there, by the way? What does that entail, Kyoko? Should ask Kyoko about that group photo. Oh, right, yeah. After all, she's in it, too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I wanted to talk to you about something. What is it? It's about that announcement Monokuma made earlier.
Whew.
You mean the one about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Huh? Why not?
Because...
The only reason he'd give us a hint at this point would be to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. Oh, I can solve this mystery on my own, without whatever hints he may have to offer. That's a good point. I wish I could go back to do the same thing. What's done is done, I guess. You know what's interesting? And I go back to that group photo, at how Taka blocked Junko's face. Huh, and Junko possibly being that corpse. It makes me very suspicious of her. Standing here looking at her, and the missing body here, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Did the Mastermind forge that picture as a trap to confuse us? That's gotta be it. There's no other explanation. Okay, what do I do? I don't want to go over there. It's a fridge meant for storing dead bodies. I can't do it. I can't look inside. Okay. I'm gonna wait over there. Wait, where? Fudge. I look through this instruction manual. More importantly, what? How do I wait over there? Should I scoop it? Dang it, I already asked her. Dang it. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Do I leave? I don't want to leave. I like Kyoko. I can't leave with the... What am I supposed to do? Wait over there, she says. Because I don't know where she was pointing. On the left side of the refrigerator, a bunch of blue lights are on. And there's some that aren't on.
It would seem...
Oh, okay. It would seem the blue light comes on when a slot is occupied. So when someone's in there, the blue light comes on. Looking around, the number of lights that are on, including Mukuro's, there's 9 in all. But there's 10. 9? 9 lights? Oh, snap, dude. Can't leave things away. What in the crap? Okay. Oh, the tarps. Maybe we should say something about the tarps. You know, I think I've seen the tarp like this somewhere before. Ah, it's the same one I found in the garden tool shed. If I remember, that tarp had a stamp on it that said Biolab. And that's the tarp that was used to help camouflage the murder in the garden. At some point, someone got it from the Biolab and took it over there. Okay, Makoto, I'm done. Already? Jeez, that was fast.
Indeed.
Anyone can do good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief. So did you find anything?
Indeed.
I paid careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood, and it seems highly likely that the stomach wound and blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death. Which makes sense. See, Mukuro's body was not Mukuro's body. It was probably Junko's body. Really? The burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. So that means neither of those were the fatal injury, right? Then what was the fatal injury? The wounds. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. The only other option is those other wounds, but the file said they were old.
Is that right?
Where does it say they're old?
Because...
All the Monokuma file says is that they were inflicted at least several days ago. I guess I don't see the difference.
Wrong.
Well, the difference is immense, considering the impression they give.
Listen.
You seem to be equating several days old with simply old.
However...
But that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds, it makes it sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder. Are you saying they are? But we all got the Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with it.
So then...
But what if Mukuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days? What?
At the very
Certainly you
least...
can allow it as one of the many possibilities, can't you? One of the many?
Right.
The detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other words...
They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. By the way, Kyoko makes me want to be a freaking detective. Like, for real, this is so cool. Then, as they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective. Crushing my dreams right after I said them. But beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future. Huh.
Hey.
So, if there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time, okay. Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier when I said I was looking at Mukuro's profile, it listed her height and weight.
So...
5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds. Vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get that all right? Wait, so she did pay attention to the second page. You remembered all that? They are indeed consistent with the corpse, or maybe that was part of the first page. So then...
Indeed.
And don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake.
Indeed.
Our victim in this case, without a doubt, is Mukuro Ikusaba.
And?
Is that all you wanted to ask? Yeah, I think so.
So then...
And it looks like we have no further business with Mukuro's body. Let's get going. It's kind of chilly in here. Oh wait, are we not going to put the body back? Don't you think it's kind of sad leaving it out like this?
Why?
Sad? Did you forget? She was our enemy once. A part of the ultimate despair. But she still got killed. She's still a victim.
Hey.
Have you ever heard the phrase, you reap what you sow? Well, yeah, but still.
Whew.
You really are naive, you know that? It's really quite appalling. Oh, ow. She could have abandoned me, but she decided to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive?
So then...
I think we've done all we can do here. Back to our separate investigations, yes? Hold on. I still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about. Oh, right. I need to ask her about the pocketbook I found in the locker. If I don't do it now... We'll do it now, yeah. Hey, Kyoko. I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
What?
Go ahead then. Out with it. Have you really not seen your dad even once since you got here?
What? So...
What do you mean? Well, you know, all those lockers on the second floor of the dorms?
Indeed.
I do, yes. But to get into any of the lockers, you need the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook.
I see.
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
And?
So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? I found a pocketbook. After looking through it, I think it might be your pocketbook.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because...
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker? Everything you said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster, about your father.
What? If that's true...
Could that mean that video is real too? Video at the beginning?
Makoto.
I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although, I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. What are you talking about? I need to go investigate those lockers, right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own two eyes. Oh, let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can...
So...
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it's my locker. That's true. Your locker.
Makoto.
If you watch this, it'll all make sense. A DVD. It says class number 78, urgent interviews.
So...
I found it in that hidden room after you left.
Anyway...
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. I think you'll realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before. None of this makes sense right now, but I guess that means there's some important clue on this DVD. Holy crud.
Makoto.
Oh, and now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble? Ramble?
In other words...
So as it turns out, the arrangements I'd made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. You're talking about your dad, right? I can never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life. And all because of the mastermind.
However...
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. Kyoko's eyes burned with the fire of determination. The determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
Why?
So why is it? Why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding it, I guess. She let out a small laugh as she said it, but her smile was filled with sorrow.
Whew.
So that's it for my rambling. I was hardly rambling. There's still so much to do before I can consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right.
Hey.
But keep this in mind. There is only ever one absolute truth. Whether that truth serves justice or suffering. Whether it's the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not. Because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, right, you know? Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then...
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Fudge. Leaving behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. Better get going myself. I got that DVD from Kyoko. I should head to the AV room to check it out. Kyoko said something about hopeless truth. No matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst truth in the world. I can't afford to lose. Let's do it. Alright, the AV room is right over here. So let's check this out. Urgent interviews. They do like the interviews of the students to see if they really are the ultimates of what they do. Should be able to play DVDs just fine. Well then, better take a look. I took the DVD Kyoko gave me and put it in the player. It said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on the screen. I stared into the black of the monitor. It must have only been a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity. And then, all of a sudden, an image appeared. Sayaka! It took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long, and there she was.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was of the man positioned on one side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged man. Would that be the headmaster?
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
It sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance, so please don't worry too much. Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
You want me to accept that? Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who'd agree to spending the rest of your life in this school? I accept. What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
Well, your word didn't work for about 10 people. Or 9 as far as I know. As if on cue, that's where the video cut out. There was a lot I hadn't understood up till now. But this, only this, I simply couldn't comprehend what I'd heard. Because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad. She tried to frame me for murder. So, why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video that I thought was finished flashed back on screen. My eyes darted back to the screen. And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. Is it my interview? Huh? What I saw was me. Impossibly, undeniably me.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Yes.
Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation. But the I in the here and now, had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him like this.
Now, shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Yes.
This can't be real. I said yes?
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
Once again, the video cut out. From there, the video repeated the same scene again and again with the others. Byakuya. Toko. Hina. Everyone. They all said what they agreed to live in the school. They all said that they agreed to live in the school forever. And then... Mukuro? Oh, Kyoko. Kyoko. Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She'd sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, her father. When he asked her his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted a life within the school. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up. The monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor. The DVD player itself had apparently turned off. Which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
Say what?
Oopsie, looks like it broke. Out of service. What? It just happened to break just now?
Too bad.
Now then, when... doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right? Failure in my butt. You cut the power on purpose, you dirtbag. Well, whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. He'd ask them a question, they'd all say yes. I couldn't help myself. I let out a huge, exasperated sigh. But as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted too. When I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself. A disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember what I'd come to the school, why I'd come to the school, and couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey,
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. Convenient outcome. Something that seemed to obviously work in favor of the mastermind. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or... Man, these are some heavy truth bullets. Like, for freaking 50 cal gun of justice. About to start the trial? If I've never been ready before, it's this time. What? Does that make sense?
And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said,
he's such an optimist.
Every end is the promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again, because the end is only the beginning. Anyway, let's get started. The beginning of the end of the class trial. Everyone gather once again at you know where.
It's about to begin again. The class trial is going to start. The final class trial. The last time all of our lives will be on the line. Last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end. Holy fudge. Oh, now we're gonna go here playing the triumphant music. Oh my gosh. Alright, school. You've been good to me. For the most part. I guess I'm the first one this time.
Makoto,
You're early, Makoto.
listen.
Does that mean you feel prepared? Yeah, for now at least. Where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However,
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon. And just like she said, Byakuya? Byakuya? They arrived one after another, but they were all in the same state of shock. What the heck? Hina? Hero? Silence. And it wasn't any normal silence. It was the deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial.
you called for me in some
I'm late!
I'm on
Strong Silent Master is so wonderful, so cool, so hot, my loins are ablaze. Now listen, everything will be just fine if you leave it to me. With my scissor-sharp scissors in hand, I'll stab and gouge and shiv the master of evil. But I thought you couldn't kill anybody but adorable little boys. If it's what master wants, it can be a boy, girl, or anything in between. I can handle it. Where am I? No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now. Is everyone here? Oh, I'm wearing our gloomy Gus faces, I see.
Well now.
Okay, well then, let's begin.
Thrills,
This
chills,
final class trial is gonna be slathered in pitch black despair, maximum sorrow.
That's fine.
You're right, this is the final class trial, and this time, it'll be fair. What do you mean, this time? It's not with all the slander. I'm a bear in good standing, you know. If there was a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest, I'd take home the tiara every year. It's quite a bold statement. I'm gonna win this game super fair and square.
Today,
And I'll make sure everyone watching at home knows that despair is mightier than de hope.
Stop talking.
Enough of your tedious drivel. Begin the trial already. Sure, let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below. So don't try and run away. Laughing as loud as ever, Monokuma disappeared. Whatever.
In the name of my
This will be over in no time. With an inexplicable confidence, Byakuya was the first into the elevator. One by one, the others followed. Nobody made eye contact. Nobody said a word. They just disappeared into the elevator.
Hey,
They're all acting odd. Like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other.
however,
But you know why that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so.
however,
Well, you can tell us all about it soon. At the class trial. You're right. I'm ready.
so...
Ready to win, right? Of course. I'm glad to hear you say that. And then Kyoko was aboard the elevator. I started making my way toward the opening. Step after step toward that gaping maw. I resolved that this would be the last time. I repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. I pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body, and finally, on steady legs, I passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. Oh man, dude. Without warning, it began to descend. Deeper and deeper. Deeper, deeper, deeper still. Deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper. Are we going to hell? Deeper and deeper it fell. I closed my eyes, and sight fell away. All sound, too, disappeared. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. What could have been seconds or centuries later. I felt that gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes. Oh man. This is the final trial site? What do you think? Isn't it just the perfect background for deciding a person's fate? It's the long-awaited last stage, the always exciting final boss battle. And I'm gonna sit in on this one. I'll just sit right here in the vacant 16th seat. Well then, let's begin! Oh my gosh. Oh lord, okay. Alright. Wow. Do I start? Dude, I don't know what to do. I'm like half reading this thing at the bottom too. Oh man. So I just want to start it? Fudge it! You know what? Let's start it. Let's just go. I'm done. Actually, I'm not done. I should probably look in the handbook. How many truth bullets do we have? We have 17. Okay. Okay. Monokuma file. Yeah, we had that before. Oh, the places to check. Would I actually use that, though? Monokuma room. Yeah. You know, I should probably be clicking on these things. Alright, Monokuma room. Yep, that's the control center. The heart had the biolab thing, so it's from the biolab. Mukuro Suba's profile says her height and vitals and weight and stuff like that. The Ultimate Despair is a group. That's the headmaster's body. That's the picture of the headmaster and Kyoko. There's the emergency handbook that the headmaster had. The locker notebook that was Yasuhiro's. Hero stuff. I don't know why I'm saying Yasuhiro. I read that. That's why I said that. And Kyoko's pocketbook. And the biolab. And the morgue lights. The group photo. Genocide Jack's memory. Okay, that one I was confused about. It would seem that while Toko and Genocide Jack share certain fundamental knowledge, their individual memories are separate. Huh. That's an interesting thing to have in my truth bolts. Kyoko attests that both the stab wound and the blow to the head were inflicted after death, and the interviews. Okay. Which I imagine it cut off the part with Mukuro Saba. You know, screw it. Let's start it. Let's start it. Wow. Oh my gosh. I'm really doing it. I'm doing it big.
Since this will be the final class trial,
Special rule.
I've come up with a special rule. So listen up. If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school, you guys win.
Okay. So that's how we were doing it.
Then I win.
Okay, I thought that was the point.
And of course, we waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment!
Are you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself?
Yep, sure will.
And that's final? No loopholes? No wiggling out of it later?
Of course not! Bears never go back on their word!
Never mind all that. I just have one question for you.
Oh, you're taking this serious, huh? Are you feeling okay?
Is the mastermind only one person? Don't bother. I already know the answer.
He's acting all.
You're all the mastermind, aren't you? You're all out to get me!
Spoken by a true conspiracy theorist.
Right, aren't I? I knew it!
Alright. Well, let's do a non-stop debate, why don't we? Wait, is Monokuma gonna join in the debate? Okay. Group photo and places to check. Headmaster's handbook. Alright.
You guys have all been working together, haven't you? I have evidence,
here we go.
so I know I'm right.
Dang, why is he mad already?
Hey, you stole my line. You're all out to get me. I'm sure of it.
What?
I have evidence of my own.
There's not even anything to shoot at yet.
I too have evidence to present. Evidence that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
What? Wait, hold on.
What is going
Doesn't
on?
make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
Ah, come on. There was only one thing. Okay. All three of them think that everyone around them is their enemy. There's no doubt this is a trap Monokuma set. He set it up so we would suspect each other. And I have something that proves it.
You guys have all been
Okay.
working together.
I have evidence!
Hey, you're all out to get me. I have evidence.
What a coincidence. Evidence that proves everything.
What? This doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
Oh my god, it's spinning. There's white noise everywhere. Alright. This is going off to a great start.
I have evidence!
Alright.
Hey, you're all out to get me. I have evidence.
What a coincidence. Evidence that proves everything.
What? This doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
How
Hold
can
on.
the three of us each have that kind of...
There we go. Alright. He asked the question, but he's wrong.
It's not just you three. I have evidence too.
What? You too?
The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
Well, yeah. Huh? Wait, but mine's different. With the picture you have, I'm in it.
Ah, that's interesting.
But that can't be right. Because in my picture... See? I'm the only one not in it.
Junko's facing away again. That's interesting. I figured as much. In which case...
Hiro, you have a picture too, right? Let's see it.
Let's see what Junko's doing in this
Okay,
picture.
but be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence.
Look at that! Ooh, that gave me the chills, actually. Oh my god. That's weird. What is Junko up to in each of these pictures? This one too, it's just like I thought.
So the secret in these pictures has been revealed.
Ooh. Dude, there's something up with that.
Secret
Ooh.
or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together. That's why I'm the only one missing.
But you're in my picture. You're the ones trying to trick me.
Oh, get the fudge out of here with
So the
that.
whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other. The mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us.
Huh? I laid a trap?
Get the freak out of here.
Trap? How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations?
Proof I need to reveal Monokuma's trap. Each photo has a certain something in common. There's a connection regarding what person isn't shown in the group photos. And that person is the ones who got the photos, yeah.
I got it!
I mean, Monokuma wasn't in
In
there
each
either,
case,
but...
the only one not in the picture is the person who
Okay,
received
I actually had to stop right there. What the heck is with the like, obviously the matter at hand is kind of odd, but it could be, you know, we took the pictures if that was the case. But with Junko not having her face shown, that is really weird. Okay, that has to be something. Okay, I'm saying it. Okay, and with the way the corpse was like, I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure of it. But I gotta end it there now. Dude, this is so cool. Thank you guys for watching. Like this video if you liked it. Dislike if you disliked it. As always, peace!